December 10, 2008, in a penthouse on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, a man confessed a secret that would shake the world. He told his family 2 words that vaporized $64 billion. It's all one big lie. Bernie Madoff wasn't just a fraudster. He was a legend. He was the former chairman of NASDAQ, a man trusted by the biggest banks and the smartest hedge funds on earth. For 20 years, they gave him billions. They ignored the red flags. They ignored the math. Why? Because Madoff offered them the one thing Wall Street craves, but rarely finds: certainty. This is not just the story of a criminal. This is the story of how the global financial system chose to look the other way. Welcome to the $64 billion lie. To understand the fraud, you have to understand the reputation. Before the scandal, Bernie Madoff was seen as a visionary. In the 1960s, Wall Street was slow and manual. Madoff helped change that. He championed electronic trading. His legitimate company, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, became a powerhouse. It helped build the modern NASDAQ stock exchange. By the 1990s, he was handling a massive percentage of all trading volume in New York. He was powerful. He was the establishment. And this is crucial. When a stranger offers you a deal, you are suspicious. But when a titan of industry offers you a deal, you simply say, "Thank you," but quietly. On the 17th floor of his building, Madoff was running a secret investment advisory business, and this fund did something miraculous. It never seemed to lose money. Market crash? Madoff went up. Recession? Madoff went up. He claimed to use a strategy called split strike conversion. In simple terms, he said he bought blue chip stocks and protected them with insurance options. On paper, it looked like a low-risk, steady strategy. But in reality, he wasn't trading at all. According to investigators, the computers on the 17th floor were just printing fake statements based on historical data. It was a classic Ponzi scheme. He used money from new investors to pay the profits to the old ones. As long as the money kept flowing in, the illusion remained perfect. Madoff didn't do this alone. He relied on feeder funds, massive hedge funds whose primary job was to funnel cash into Madoff's hands. Firms like Fairfield Greenwich collected billions from investors around the world. They earned hundreds of millions in fees for simply passing the money along. Did they ask deep questions? Records suggest they didn't ask enough, because in finance, nobody wants to kill the golden goose. Then there were the banks. J.P. Morgan Chase served as Madoff's primary banker for decades. Later lawsuits revealed that bank employees had raised concerns internally about Madoff's suspicious activities. But the accounts remained open. The fees kept coming. It was a case of what legal experts call willful blindness. But one man saw through the lie: Harry Markopolos, a quantitative analyst. In 1999, he looked at Madoff's numbers. It took him less than an hour to see the impossible. He realized that Madoff's strategy was mathematically impossible. The market simply wasn't big enough to support the trades Madoff claimed to be making. Harry sent detailed evidence to the SEC. He titled his report, "The World's Largest Hedge Fund is a Fraud." He warned them in 2000, 2001, 2005, and 2007. But the regulators, charmed by Madoff's reputation, failed to uncover the scheme. It proved that on Wall Street, status often outweighs facts. Then came 2008, the global financial crisis. Investors panicked. They needed cash. They tried to withdraw $7 billion from Madoff's fund. But the bank accounts only held a fraction of that amount. The game was over. On December 11, 2008, Bernie Madoff was arrested. The news shocked the world. Thousands of life savings were wiped out overnight. Charities were destroyed. The scandal left a trail of devastation that went far beyond money. Madoff's own family was shattered. His son, Mark Madoff, who maintained he knew nothing of the fraud, could not bear the weight of the scandal. 2 years after his father's arrest, he was found dead in his apartment. A tragic end to a tragic story. Bernie Madoff died in prison in 2021, but his legacy remains a warning. He exploited human nature. He exploited the desire for safety and steady returns. The banks paid their fines. The regulators updated their rules. But the question remains, could it happen again? As long as institutions value profits over verification, the answer is likely yes, because in a chaotic world, the promise of certainty is the most expensive lie of all. And perhaps that is the most expensive lesson Bernie Madoff left behind. It wasn't really about the numbers. It was about human nature. Madoff proved that even the sharpest minds on Wall Street could be blinded by the illusion of easy wealth. So, remember this. In the world of investing, skepticism is your best shield. Don't trust promises, trust verification. If something looks too good to be true, 99% of the time, it's a trap. In your opinion, where will the 21st century's next Bernie Madoff emerge? Crypto, AI, or real estate? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to support our investigation into the financial world. I'll see you in the next one.